What's going on, everyone? Noah from Sparky the Sparky. Today's going to start my series of conduit bending, trying to make it as realistic as possible as being out on the job site as possible. And we're going to not only utilize my skill set and hopefully others in the field skill set, but also use the code to ensure everything's done code compliantly. I went out and I purchased this panel or commercial panel tub from Low B Electric here in Columbus. Shout out to them, they made that process very simplistic. But before we can actually begin running conduit out of this panel, there's obviously going to be things we have to ensure that are done code compliantly. From personal experience, before I dive into the code, most of the panel tubs I've had to mount out in the field have been anywhere, I would say 60 to about 65 inches has been the sweet spot. And obviously, or if you are not familiar with panel tubs, that's perfectly fine. This is what I'm saying, or meaning when I say panel tub, everything around here. Well, obviously the whole thing, but in here there's these little nubs. Some of these are for like ground neutral bars, and then some of these are in the corners are for the interns or the guts of the panel. Now, when we go to mount this panel tub, the very first thing we have to do, we have to break out our code book, because there might be job specs that say what height you want it at, and there might be other times where they say just go mount this panel tub. Well, cool. How high do you want it? Don't care, just mount it. Well, we have to ensure that's done code compliantly. Now, there is actually a code section that doesn't allow you to mount a panel tub any higher than a certain distance due to code compliance. So if you open up your code book, this is the 2023 NEC. Go to section 240.21 right here. I don't know if you can see that through my meta glasses. More so 240.24 A. Accessibility. Circuit breakers and switches containing fuses shall be readily accessible and installed so that the center of the grip of the operating handle of the switch or circuit breaker when in its highest position is not more than 2 meters or 6 foot 7 inches above the floor. 6 foot 7, that's going to convert over into 79 inches. Most of the time when I've mounted these, like I said, it's between 60 and about 65 inches. For this video, when I go to mount it, not this specific video, but my video of mounting the panel tub, it will be mounted at about, let's just say 65 inches. Now, obviously in the panel, you can see from the top of the panel tub to the first rings where your guts are going to sit, you have maybe about 6 inches, and below that you're going to have a little more of a gap for your first circuit breaker, so we'll still be in code compliance. I'm assuming that's because of, I would assume, the average height of a human being. But regardless, guys, I hope you guys are going to enjoy this series. I think I'll enjoy it myself. And along the way, we're not only going to use skill set, but we're also going to use our code book to ensure everything's done code compliantly. I went out yesterday, got some strut, some more conduit, so yeah, pretty excited. Hopefully you guys enjoy this series. Have a great day and peace. Muy bien.